can't believe that it's already this time of year. The Feelunique Beauty Advent Calendar 2021 unboxing and review. Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. Today we are gonna be talking about the Feelunique Beauty Advent Calendar. I can't believe that it's time already. Companies started to release beauty calendars. This has been on the market now for I think about a couple of weeks, maybe a little bit longer. So it is one of the earliest releases of Advent calendars. There's a lot more to come. Admittedly, it always makes me feel super cozy when I start seeing Christmas releases. Even though it is quite early, I just love Christmas, so I start celebrating pretty much in September. It's just one of those things that always put me in a good mood. Here's the calendar. So as you can see, the colors are pretty standard Christmas colors. Green, kind of berry color, red, some golden details, some pink, maybe not a very Christmassy color, but nevertheless pretty standard. The box is really sturdy. Size-wise, this calendar is not particularly big nor heavy. I've had some beauty calendars in the past that were really chunky, really heavy, made of really sturdy material and really large. And these are normally from the Liberty of London, from Diptyque. Ours is probably somewhere in between Feelunique and those really large and heavy calendars. So this is pretty light for an advent calendar and pretty small, which might work really well. Size really doesn't matter, does it? It's really the contents of this calendar that we will be focusing on. This is what the calendar looks like. Small drawers. There are some larger drawers in the center, and I will be opening these one by one and telling you what products are inside. Now this calendar retails for £119. I believe that it is available both in the UK and the US, although I have tried to look up the price in dollars of this calendar, but it wouldn't allow me to do that. So even though I have gone onto the Feelunique's website and I changed the destination country, I could still see only prices in British pound. So I'm not entirely sure how much this calendar would be in dollars. As far as I could tell, although there's usually some restrictions, it seems that Feelunique does ship this calendar to a number of different destinations. This is something that you can also check on their website. As mentioned, the price is £119. The value according to Feelunique is £385. So that's a difference of approximately £266. The price of this calendar again is on the, I would say, lower end of the spectrum. So normally advent calendars from Liberty, Harrods, Cold Beauty, Space NK, all of those shops that sell primarily just luxury beauty, these retail for approximately £200. I'm not gonna compare this calendar to one brand calendars such as Jo Malone, Diptyque, Lush, because they are in literally their own category. Although Feelunique as a shop sells both high-end and drugstore products, this calendar is pretty much just high-end items. I'm kind of thinking that perhaps they should have released another beauty advent calendar with just drugstore products, Some people just shop drugstore. Personally, I lean towards high-end, let's face it, and luxury, so this calendar would be more suitable for myself than, let's say, if there was another version of it with only drugstore products. Regardless, the value of this calendar is pretty good, so you are literally paying 1/3 of the value of the products inside. This being said, as it is with pretty much every advent calendar, you're probably not gonna use all of those products. This is the one common issue with beauty advent calendars, that while it's incredibly enjoyable to open those little drawers every day in the run-up to Christmas, you might not like all of the products that this beauty advent calendar contains, and this is why it's worth just checking the contents to even see if it's worth it for you. Because if you know that, let's say, you will use 3/4 of the products and you like the brands, then that is absolutely worth it. But if you are gonna use only 1/3 of the products, then you're not really getting your money's worth. You can still gift the products, of course, but I genuinely think that beauty advent calendars are usually sold to people who buy them for themselves, although they are kind of meant to be gifts. They are gifts to ourselves. Let me just show you what is in the individual drawers, although there is a list of products on Feelunique's website, so you know what you're getting, and if you're buying it for yourself, I think it is worth checking it out, unless you really want to be surprised. That's always a really fun way to open advent calendars when you have no clue what's inside them. But if you're buying it because you want your money's worth, then I think checking the contents is a sensible idea. So in the drawer number 1 we have Philip Kingsley Elasticizer Deep Conditioning Treatment, so that's a hair product. In drawer number 2 there's Charlotte Tilbury Magic Eye Rescue, an eye cream. Drawer number 3, Tanlax Super Glow Hyaluronic Self Tan Serum. That's a mini. All of the ones I've mentioned so far are minis as far as I recall. Number 4 is Sol de Janeiro Bom Dia Bright Cream. That again is a mini. It might be worth mentioning that those drawers, the numbers of the drawers are kind of distributed at random, so they are not actually in order. So as you, I don't know if you can see, because I can't really put this calendar in the frame, calendar in my head. So you can see this is number 1, 11, 17, 24, 9. So we have now opened number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. I mean, it does make it a little bit more fun, I guess, you know, like looking for the right drawer. Doesn't really change much, but more exciting, I guess. Drawer number 5 is by First Aid Beauty, and that's KP Bump Eraser Body Scrub. This is 28 grams, so that's a mini size as well. Number 6 is Emma Hardy Protect and Prime SPF 30, again a mini. Number 7 is Elixir Skin Universal Emotion, again a mini. Number 8 is a makeup brush, and that's by Delilah. I'm not familiar with the brand. This is an eyeshadow brush. Number 9 is by Pry Ageless Throat and Decolletage Creme, and that is, again, I believe, a mini. Number 10 is by Nuxe. Now, I do not know how to pronounce this. Ule Prodigieux Multi-Purpose Oil for Face, Body and Hair. And again, I think that is also kind of like a travel size. Number 11 is by Medicaid, and that's Surface Radiance Cleanse, a mini. Number 12 is Molten Brown, and that's a bath and shower gel in Delicious Rhubarb and Rose. Number 13 is Laura Mercier Mini Lipstick. This is from the range Rouge Essentiel Silky Cream Lipstick, and this is in A La Rose. Really like the color. Number 14 is by Balance Me, and this is Vitamin C Repair Serum, again a mini. In the drawer number 15 we have Grown Alchemist, and that's Enzyme Exfoliant, and this is, I believe, full size. Drawer number 16 we have Ahava Dead Sea Water Mineral Hand Cream. I do believe this is a travel size. 40 mils. Number 17, Clarins Beauty Flash Balm, travel size. Number 18, Laser Tigwe Repair Intensive Repair Mask. I don't know if I'm pronouncing the name of the brand properly. I've not heard about this brand before. Number 19, Aromatherapy Associates, and that's, I believe, a rollerball, and that's Deep Relax. That's the name of the scent. This, I think, is full size. Drawer number 20, we have Chorus Wild Rose Brightening and First Wrinkles Advanced Repair Sleeping Facial with vitamin C. That's again a mini. In drawer 21 we actually have two products. One of them is by Rodeo, and this is the Pink Diamond Lifting Face Mask. So that's a single sheet mask, I believe. And we also have a mask, hair mask from We Are Paradox. This is Repair Game Changer Hair Mask. I believe this is a travel size. In drawer number 2 we have Filorga Scrub and Detox Intense Purity Foam Exfoliator, again travel size. In the drawer number 23 we have Elemis Pro Collagen Oxygenating Night Cream, travel size. In the drawer number 24 we have by Terry Balm de Rose, and that is the lip gloss lip balm, and this is the mini. And finally in the drawer number 25 we again have two products. One is from Wishful, and this is the Chin Lift Sculpting Sheet Mask, and a Huda Beauty Nude Rich Palette. Now let's talk a little bit about the products, about the brands, about the types of the products included, whether this is a well-balanced calendar, whether this is catering to a wide range of customers. So first of all, there are, as far as I could tell, 6 full-size items in this calendar. Now the Feelunique website actually claims that there are 5 full-size products in this advent calendar, but I have actually checked and it does appear that there's in fact 6. Now 2 of those full-size products are actually sheet masks, but because you can purchase these separately, i.e. you don't have to buy the whole set, you can buy them individually. I suppose they can count as full-size products, although that's a little bit, I'd say, questionable. Nevertheless, we have the Wishful V-Chin Lift Sheet Mask and the Rodeo Pink Diamond Sheet Mask. We also have the Delilah Eyeshadow Brush. Again, can you say that this is a full-size item? I suppose you can, because you do get kind of mini brushes as well. Let's say this is a full-size product. Then of course we have the Huda Beauty palette, which is unquestionably full-size, and the Grown Alchemist Enzyme Exfoliant, which is definitely full-size. On top of that, there is also the Aromatherapy Associates Rollerball. That is 10 mils. And I have found it on the Aromatherapy Associates website, and it does appear that 10 mils is actually a full-size rollerball, so that would be another full-size item in this calendar. Of course, the contents of the calendar are very personal, so it really depends what brands you use, what kind of consumer you are, what are your preferences, what your budget is. To me, this would not be a particularly exciting calendar, but it would be useful. The most exciting product in this advent calendar to me is the Huda Beauty palette, because it is beautiful. Now, in terms of the type of products that you have in this calendar, such as makeup, skincare, hair care and body care, you don't really have a lot of makeup. You have literally 3 products, or at least what I would have classified as makeup products. You have the Huda Beauty Nude Obsessions Rich Palette, which is actually a really good choice in my opinion, because it is fairly neutral. So it would probably be suitable for more people than, let's say, if you included something with really bright colors. Not everyone wears that, whereas I suppose pretty much everyone wears nudes every now and then, and browns and beiges, etc. The other item is the By Terry Balm de Rose. This is kind of a clear lip gloss. Again, a nice luxury item in a mini size, so you can test it and see if you like it, because it is actually pretty expensive. And again, the color would be suitable for most people. And the third item would be the Laura Mercier lipstick in A La Rose. Again, a beautiful color, and I think it would probably be suitable for a lot of people. It's not very bright red, it's not green, it's not an extreme color, a fairly natural lipstick that you can wear on an everyday basis if you of course like makeup. We also have 3 hair products. In this beauty calendar we have Philip Kingsley Elasticizer, We Are Paradox Game Changer Hair Mask, and Laser Tigre, again I'm probably pronouncing the name of this brand wrong, Repair Hair Mask. It seems like we have quite a few kind of conditioning products in this beauty calendar. We don't really have any shampoos or really styling product. So I suppose this is a little bit repetitive, although it still gives you a chance to really try something new. And to me, masks and conditioners are really the most important part of my hair care routine. So personally, it wouldn't really bother me. I don't necessarily use a lot of styling products. The majority of the products fall into the skincare category. So in the skin category we have the Grown Alchemist Enzyme Exfoliant, LMS Oxygenizing, I'm struggling to say this word, Night Cream, Rodeo Pink Diamond Sheet Mask, Wishful V-Chin Lift Skin Sheet Mask, Lexuskin Universal Emotion, Tan Lux Super Glow Hyaluronic Self Tan Serum, Chorus Wild Rose Night Brightening Sleeping Facial with Vitamin C, Charlotte Tilbury Eye Cream, Clarins Beauty Flash Balm, Emma Hardy Protect and Prime Balance Me Vitamin C Repair Serum, Filorga Scrub and Detox, Pride Throat and Décolletage Cream, Medicate Surface Radiance Cleanse. Now this is a pretty good, well-rounded category in this beauty advent calendar. You have face creams, face masks, serums, you have one under eye product, you actually have 2 products for your chin and neck area, you have exfoliating products, you even have a self-tanning product. On top of that, most of these are actually mini sizes, which allows you to really try and test those products to see whether you might actually like them enough to at some point purchase a full-size product. This is what I really like about advent calendars. I don't necessarily need full-size products because it takes a long time to use those up, and if it's not suitable for your skin, then you're basically stuck with a big product that you're not even using, and well, it's pretty wasteful basically. But with the minis, that does allow you to actually test a lot of products, and then if you like something, you can just buy a full size at some point. We have a few body care products as well, and these are First Aid Beauty KP Bump Eraser Body Scrub, Ahava Mineral Hand Cream, Nuxe HP Body Oil Multi-Purpose, Molten Brown Rhubarb and Rose Bath and Shower Gel, Sol de Janeiro Baume Dia Cream. Again, a fairly good selection. So you have a shower gel, you do have a body scrub, you do have a hand cream, you have a body oil that's kind of like a body lotion really, and you have this mini body cream from Sol de Janeiro, so you can test that because it is a fairly expensive brand and it's their new release. I think it's been around for a few months. Finally, we have one, I suppose you can classify it as perfume, and that's from Aromatherapy Associates. That's the Rollerball in Deep Relax. And you have one makeup tool, which is the Delilah eyeshadow brush. So overall, it's a pretty versatile selection. You can probably create pretty much the whole beauty routine just from those products. And again, given the fact that most of these are actually just travel sizes, this allows you to really just test and try and see how you like them. Even if you don't like something, it's fine. You know, you're not really wasting money and you're not wasting much product either. There are a few products that I would call repeats, and what I mean by that is I have been sort of paying attention to advent calendars and goodie bags, at least in the UK, for the last few years. So there are a few products that have already been featured in the past. So if you are someone who buys advent calendars every year, and maybe you're buying more than one, there is a chance that you would have come across some of those products in the past. There aren't many of them, luckily, but there are a few. The products that I have personally seen in or received in other advent calendars or goodie bags are the Wishful V-Chin Lift Mask, Elixir Skin Universal Emotion, and By Terry Balm de Rose Lip Gloss. These three I have had a number of actually. I'm usually a little bit wary of advent calendars that tend to repeat products, because when I'm buying an advent calendar, I really just want to test the new products. Again, there's only, as far as I could tell, 3 of them. There might have been more, but this is my personal knowledge. The other product that has also been included in a number of advent calendars or beauty bags in the recent years is the Molten Brown Shower Gel, although it was actually in different scents. It's just that you basically get the same product in different scents every now and then in different advent calendars or goodie bags. And if you perhaps didn't really like Molten Brown shower gels in the past, then once again you basically have another one, at least in a different scent though. That's a plus. I've also had a look at which products are sort of fairly new releases, and the only kind of new releases, not very new, but like products that kind of appeared on the market in the last maybe year or a little bit longer, are the Charlotte Tilbury Eye Cream and Sol de Janeiro Balm Dia Bright Cream. So this is, I believe, a fairly new release in a new scent. Also the LMS Pro Collagen Oxygenating Night Cream. I've not come across that before, so I'm not really sure if this is a new release or a recent one, but I was not actually aware that this cream existed. There are a few items from brands that are perhaps slightly lesser known brands, at least to me, that are also included in this beauty calendar. One of them is actually a really well-known brand now, but it kind of appeared on my radar about maybe a year ago or so, and that's Medik8. Then there are 3 brands that I personally have not actually heard of until now, which are Delilah, Lazartigue, and Grown Alchemist. Grown Alchemist sounds familiar, but I honestly have no clue what this brand is actually about, so I am including this in this category. Now, there are, however, plenty of commonly known higher end brands. The slight issue that I take with that is that these are basically the brands that are often featured in other beauty calendars, in goodie bags, in gifts with purchase. So basically you are probably already quite familiar with those brands, and they, I suppose, don't bring the same level of excitement. These brands would include LMS, Aromatherapy Associates, Rodeo, Wishful, By Terry at this point, Laura Mercier, Molten Brown, Clarins, Philip Kingsley, Emma Hardy, and Nuxe. I have definitely received a number of different items from each of those brands in the past, either, as I said, in advent calendars, gifts with purchase, goodie bags, or something that actually is featured on Feelunique's website, which is this kind of service where you can order like sample size products. You can basically, I think, choose 5 and you pay a set fee and they will just ship it to you. I will link it down below, but basically some of those items are already available as a part of that, which in my view just lessens the value that they represent, because you can actually get them cheaper than the actual value of the product if you calculated that based on the price of the, let's say, full size product. However, even though these are the brands where you can quite easily obtain free products from, the products included in this beauty advent calendar are not necessarily repeats. Some of them are, some of them aren't. So even though the brands are well known, you might actually get still some products that you have never had a chance to try. As I've previously said, not every beauty calendar will be for every person. And while I, because of what I do, because of my love for beauty and makeup products, I am kind of familiar already with pretty much most of those brands, and those products just don't excite me because I've either tried them before, I've seen them around for a long time, I've decided they might not be for me. I appreciate that not everyone is like me, not everyone gets excited about the same type of a product. So this calendar is actually good value for money if you are buying it for a person that has pretty standard beauty needs, who is not really particularly adventurous, who is not trying to seek out the newest, the trending products, who perhaps does not actually enjoy the adventure of trying something completely new and unfamiliar. These brands are all really good, reputable brands. You get products from them that normally would retail for quite a lot of money. You can create pretty much a full beauty routine just from this one advent calendar. And if the person you're buying it for actually just likes those kind of brands, then this is a great value for money advent calendar. You still get great products from great brands, and you basically get products from all sorts of different categories that would easily fit into an average person's everyday beauty routine. However, if you or the person you're buying it for is someone who already knows all of those brands and likes to try really new things, trending things, new releases, this calendar is probably not gonna be for you. In this case, I would probably refer you to Cold Beauty or Liberty or maybe even Space NK. I have not yet purchased any of those calendars since they have not been released, but this is usually the trend from the past number of years. In summary, great value for money, great calendar, really nice looking, great products inside, great brands, really good selection of skincare, hair care. Well, hair care is slightly lacking, let's face it, beauty care, and a few very neutral makeup items, which is, I suppose, a safe way to include makeup items in beauty calendars. And this is it for today, guys. I do hope that you enjoyed this unboxing and review. If you did, then please give this video a like, please subscribe to my channel. I will try to review more advent calendars, although of course I'm not going to be able to review them all. So stay tuned for that. If you have any comments, any feedback, I always appreciate that. So you know what to do, just leave me a comment down below. And I really hope to see you in my next video. Bye guys.